Soon. I love how the first message I get after coming back from TwitchCon is a fucking spam bot telling me literally the first minute into my stream, oh, your stream is kind of quiet. You should actually buy some viewers or buy some chatters. That's crazy. That is honestly crazy. We are not doing that. We are not doing that. All right, got it. Whatever. Okay. This is so that's so dumb. That is so dumb. All right, let's see if we can bring this up a little bit. All right, let's see if this works. Wasn't used properly. I'm just setting up a little bit, y'all, while I'm just chatting. And also in the meantime, we're gonna be like catching up with some TwitchCon stuff and everything because there is a lot to discuss. Meanwhile, while I'm here, just give me one moment. Let me first of all, I think my volume is really high. I think this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. All right, I'll be right back. Just give me a moment. I'll have everyone like come together, and then I'll be right back with y'all. One second. All right. All right, I am back. I'm back. I'm back. Um, I'm gonna be chatting up. I'm gonna be sitting here, chatting it up a little bit while I'm setting things up on my computer. I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown as to what happened, and this happened after I came back from TwitchCon. So apparently, I think my hard drive got shot, and it caused like my file explorer and my apps to just constantly crash and everything. And then what happened was I had to run some diagnostics on all of my hard drives, make sure they were okay. And it turned out that there were some hard drives that were had bad sectors, I think is the best way to describe it. So therefore, these hard drives, these storage devices were failing, which wasn't really good. Skip the song. So as a result, I had to take these storage devices out of my computer. I originally had like 4 terabytes of space, and now I'm down to 1 terabyte. Coming back from TwitchCon. Pretty crazy, right? What timing? Wow. So, that's unfortunate. But I mean, I'm just happy that my computer is running. Like, I understand setbacks happen, but I'm happy that I still have a functioning computer. I'm grateful to the Lord that I have like the knowledge to diagnose and troubleshoot problems like that, because if I was any other type of person, I would be panicking. Like, I don't know what to do with my computer. I have to stream. I have to make content. What am I going to do without my computer? Like, I was really stressed. But I'm good. I'm happy that I have everything running. But now, with that said, I just have to set some things up behind the scenes while I'm at it. This has been a pretty interesting week. Eventful week, to say the least. So yeah, definitely that. But I'm open to chat in the meantime. I'm open to chat. I guess this is kind of like an AMA regardless, because I did come from TwitchCon. I went to TwitchCon at around what's the calendar? Why is it not showing me the calendar? Last week on the 16th all the way to the 20th. I flew back. And I will say this, I definitely had a blast. The first day or two, I will say I did feel tired. Not even tired. I was exhausted. I was a little depressed. Not gonna hold you. When you come from an environment where, you know, people that, you know, that love you for who you are and they accept you into their communities, and there's even people who even look like me who are doing bigger things, it pushes me to be better and to do better, for myself, for those that I love, my communities as well. TwitchCon has really definitely motivated me, but I think the sense of like missing my friends and coming to terms with reality is what overwhelmed me more than that motivation. So I definitely needed like a day or two to myself to reflect, to understand like, yo, like I really went to TwitchCon, you know? It was definitely an experience for sure. And if you can see here, I got the jersey. I got the Twitch jersey. You already see that just up here. Pretty lit shit. I liked it. This actually costed. This costed $80. $80 for this shirt alone. And this is probably the only thing that I bought from TwitchCon. Like, I went to a vendor, I said, hey, let me buy that. I did not do that ever again, because I got so much free stuff. Like, you would get a lot of free stuff. You'd be surprised how much free stuff you get. Depends on what places you visit and everything, but you do get a lot of free stuff. I've had moments where people ran out of things, and then they said, all right, well, we'll give you double this because we couldn't get you this. And I was like, oh, thank you. I don't know how I'm going to fit this in my luggage on my way back home to New York, but okay. Yeah, it was really fun. Really fun, met some amazing people. There's definitely some opportunities lined up that I do want to expand on. I won't even say, yes, opportunities, they are, but I do want to, like, connect, network, you know? be like, hey, you know, following up, reaching out, just seeing how things are, and we'll see where things go, like in the next week, maybe in the next month, depending on how things go. But yeah. Give me one sec. It might just add a scene. Yeah, it might just add a scene the moment I mean, it might switch over to the new scene the moment I create one. Yeah, it did. Hang on. I don't know why it did that. Let's see here. So let me just go to studio. Yeah. But yeah, that's really my thing right now. Name is already in use. Right now, I'm just setting things up behind the scenes because, again, I just refreshed my computer. I had to wipe it clean, unfortunately, due to technical issues while I came back from TwitchCon. But I think we'll be fine. And I had a good conversation with a really good friend of mine, Jermaine Plays. And I think the big lesson is that we have gone through things in life that you feel like would be major setbacks. But I think at the end of the day, we will be okay. You know, I think we do a very good job as humans adapting to whatever mishaps, crises, and inconveniences that come our way. You know, so I think that's something to take away. Like my computer, for instance, nearly getting killed, unaliving itself in front of me when I come back from TwitchCon. But I managed to make it work. I will be okay. I only have 1 terabyte. It kind of sucks. That means my recording is going to be really limited. I can't download as much games as I felt comfortable to. But I will be okay. I will figure something out and I'll get my storage back. Definitely. I'm just happy I have a working computer and I can stream and I can talk to my community. I think that's what really matters most. Let me see. Hey, God, what's going on? Welcome back. How's that for Twitch fucking up again? Yeah, so a lot of stuff has been going on TwitchCon, right? I've had people that wanted to talk to me, but they didn't. I think because they were like, let Progeny enjoy his moment, you know? I was deep in it. I'll be honest, I was having a good time, but I was deep in that sauce. Like, I did hear about this situation that gone on with Emaru and everything. That was actually pretty crazy. That dude really just came up out of nowhere and just came in for the kiss. And the security guard pushed them and he whipped out a knife. And the craziest part about it is that he left the convention and they banned him for 30 days. Which is wild. And I'll be transparent. TwitchCon is going to be a ghost town of bigger streamers next year, if it even happens. Like, I think, so, Aegon, if I'm going to be honest with you, I do agree. I really feel that TwitchCon, the convention itself, is counting as blessings. If they don't switch up some things. Like, there is an area of opportunity that definitely needs to be addressed, and security is definitely one of those things. Because there's no reason why you wouldn't allow someone to have their own security detail. You know, I do understand there was an issue that happened maybe like last year, 2 years ago, and Twitch decided, hey, no more security details or anything like that. But if you're gonna do that, then I would think you would stock up on that security, and apparently they did. Oh, he's banned permanently now. Okay, gotcha. So it really felt like a suspension. Like, oh, we're just gonna suspend him, we're gonna investigate, and then we're gonna permanently ban him. Like, you know how they do. Like, sometimes, like, they first suspend you, and then they say, okay, you're done. Like, you have been removed. Completely. But I still just find it crazy he still walked out without being arrested. this is all on Twitch. The con is Twitch's. Security is their job. It is. It's definitely supposed to be their thing. But I do understand that some content creators feel comfortable with their own security detail. And Twitch just didn't allow that. Like I think that's pretty wild. The same thing happened last time to her. Her personal security guy was banned for doing his job the last time this happened. Right. That was like, yeah, just like last time. Or I think that took place last year. I think it's terrible. You know, I feel for Emaru. She did take a few shots at TwitchCon. I don't think she's coming back to TwitchCon next year, if I'm gonna be really honest. She took some swings at TwitchCon, especially at her show. So I was just there. I'm like, I mean, if she's not coming back next year or ever, more power to her. You know, she of all people has every right to take swings at TwitchCon. You know, it's crazy. It's pretty crazy. But I do feel that Twitch definitely needs to address that. But I think I read from somewhere, someone told me like, yeah, like just keep an eye out because TwitchCon security is definitely a little finicky. So it's really important to have like a buddy system of sort. Like don't wander off on your own. And that sucks to even hear that, but when I saw that, oh, I was deep in the sauce. I was like, oh shit, it's like that. She already said that she's never coming back to TwitchCon, and a lot of other streamers always said that they aren't going back. Yeah. I don't know, but I can't name several others. I mean, this is my first TwitchCon, right? So I don't know so much about the history of TwitchCon. But I do know Emaru was there. Extra Emily was there. I saw Extra Emily. I saw Emaru. I saw XQC. XQC was interesting because XQC, I was lining up for Arc Rangers. Wow, Arc Rangers? Arc Raiders. And I see XQC walk right past me. And we met eye to eye. I was like, oh shoot, that's XQC. And he turns to his friend and he said, da-da-da-da-da, TwitchCon, da-da-da. And I was like, yo, my man's really talks quick. He talks fast. Like, you don't understand a word that comes out of his mouth. Like, the only thing that I heard that coming out of his mouth was TwitchCon. Like, I'm not sure if you guys watch any of XQC's streams on Kick or on Twitch or whatever, but if you haven't, watch his stream when you get a chance and listen to him talk. Or watch a clip. You don't have to watch his stream. Just watch a clip. I'm like, yo, that's real. That's not an act. He really talks quick. It's almost borderline gibberish, but it's not. It's not gibberish. He is saying things, but he says it so quick, you have to be like, repeat that again? Wait, say that one more time? Like, can you slow it down? Like, it's that. It's giving that. TwitchCon has been a PR disaster for them almost every year. I didn't know that. But I will say this. I did have fun. I had an absolute blast. Like, personally, for me, I had a ton of fun. I met amazing people. I met the Unity Guild. I met the Twitch Black Guild. Finally, I met people that I've played games with, collaborated with. It was a great experience. It was definitely a party, inside and out. And I met some amazing people. Got a few opportunities lined up. I do want to follow up on some people. I think, you know, I can turn this into something, and I'm really determined. I feel this is not a big up for me, but this is also a big up for the community that we are fostering here. So, fingers crossed on that, but best believe I'm, like, deep in the trenches. Just because I'm no longer in TwitchCon doesn't mean my job is, like, not done, right? I came across, like, many sponsors, like, Firefox, GamerSupps was pretty lit. Like, I didn't really know so much about GamerSupps. I knew they were like a drink, but I didn't know the hype behind GamerSupps. Where's the drink? Hang on, let me find it. Where is it? Hang on, give me one moment. Because I got this random drink Wait, someone handed it out. Oh, YouTube. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Like, I got this drink. Like, I was waiting in line and they were handing this out. And I was just there and I was like, oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. It would be Moist Critical. They're like, here, have some drinks, Gamer Subs drinks. Right, it's pretty cool, right? And of course it would be Moist Critical. Because I do commentaries like him. He's one of my favorite content creators and everything. I really look up to him. Like, he's kind of like the dude that I benchmark myself to. You know? Like, it's weird to have this drink. Now I will keep this. I won't even drink it. I'm just gonna have it and be like, yeah, I got the drink. That's pretty fire. But yeah, I got that. I got this game from Firefox. It's called the Billionaire Blast Off. So this is an exclusive game. I've had a few of their drinks. They're okay. So Gamer, okay. Quick pause. Rewind. Gamer Subs, I've had a few of their drinks, and you are right. It's okay. It's flavored. It's a flavored drink. Some are caffeinated, others aren't. Some of them have different flavors. I tried what drink? It was a it's called the BBL blueberry lemonade. Blueberry lemonade drink. And I was like, oh, this is actually all right. I'm not even a fan of blueberries. And I'm like, oh, this is all right. Moist has been repping Gamer Subs for ages. Yeah, I definitely seen that. I mean, I see the can. I mean, I knew he repped Gamer Subs. I didn't he rep it so hard. Like, he even has the drink and everything. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, like, ads, baby. Ads. Yeah, their drink is okay. It's okay. I would like to get, like, some samples. Like, if there was ever, like, an opportunity to be like, hey, is it okay to get, like, samples of, like, your drink so I can better understand your product and see the hype behind it, why people like it? I think that would be fucking lit. Nightbot, shut the fuck up. Nightbot's like, hey guys, just letting you know we're still raising money. I'll be like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Let me time these out real quick. I've got a great protein drink, split milk. So damn good. Cookies and cream tastes just like ice cream. And no protein aftertaste? Wait, is this Gamer Subs? Or is this like a whole different drink? I just want to make sure. I didn't drift off to a different topic. I do apologize. But maybe it's a different drink. Like, let me know. Let me know. I love cookies and cream. But nah, yeah, Gamer Subs. I tried their stuff out. Their stuff was okay. I got this card game. It's a different drink. Gotcha, gotcha. Let me know what drink that is. Because I have been thinking about, because I drink smoothies time and time again, but I've been thinking about incorporating protein into my smoothies now. So like, slide me a link to like a protein mix. We'll keep in touch. But in the meantime, yeah, Firefox, I got this game called Billionaire Blast Off. And basically, it's a game, it's a card game. Best way to describe it, many of you probably are familiar with I Declare War, like the game War. Like, you and your opponent each have half a deck. You throw down a card, and whoever has a higher number or a higher rank, you take the 2 cards, and whichever gets the most cards by the end of the thing or whatever wins the game. So this is kind of like this, this is an exclusive game right now. So you won't get this anywhere else. They will market this game like sometime around, I think, 2026, if I'm not mistaken. I met the guy. I think his name is Dave. I'm not sure. I was so upset with myself because I thought to myself, like, yo, I should have had him autograph this. To be like, yo, like, this dude's the creator of this game. I should really come up to be like, yo, can you sign this? Like, that would be fucking lit. But other than that, it is a card game. And what you do here is that it's a game that's based off of privacy, data collection, and launching billionaires to space. That's basically it. It's a very crazy game. So you have your common cards. I'll just show you each of the cards. You have common cards. They act like regular cards. So one represents secret spyware. And then the next kind of card is trackers. They look like this. They look like bluish. And what you do here is that anytime you play this card, you get to play another card. So if you throw down this card, this tracker first, and you throw down another common 1 plus 1 is 2. I'm hoping to have a new job this month so I can go to PAX Unplugged to get a bunch of new board or card games. Yo, I'm manifesting that for you, Aegon. Because you're a hardworking dude, and I hope you know that. You know, like, I remember when we last spoke and we was doing, like, the D&D sessions, how it's like you was really trying to get back up on your feet, and then you got this job, and this job has been amazing for you. And I was like, that is so great to hear. Like, I love that y'all are winning. Like, I love to see people that I care about winning. Nice jersey. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I got this from the Loot Cave from TwitchCon. This is the only jersey that I liked. And I was like, yeah, I'm getting this. This is the only jersey, only Twitch merch that I bought. And that's it. It's the only one that I bought. It's the only one I could afford. And I was like, I'm leaving it at that. But yeah, you have the trackers. And then you have the number 6 cards. They call them the sixes. I'm in my 3rd interview to 3 jobs right now. God damn. Wait, your 3rd interview to 3 jobs? Wait, not 3, 2. I think I read 3. The 2 jobs right now. That is crazy. And Aegon, I want to give you my best of wishes because the job market has been absolutely, like, horrendous right now. So I am wishing you the best of luck, brother. Like, really, I do. Because it's really tough. You know? And I could definitely use some of that motivation. Because I'm doing a career change. I'm trying to get into tech. And going from retail to tech has been rather difficult. Granted, because of the current climate that we're going through right now, but prayers, manifestation your way, brother. But nah, in this game, yeah, you have like these 2 cards here. I'll just show you. You have these 2 sixes. One is Billionaire and the other is Firewall. So each of them has different abilities. Like Firewall is like everyone pass their decks to the next player. And then there's a Billionaire Fire card that's like, it triggers everybody to declare war on each other. Pretty crazy stuff. This is where things get really funny. Let me see. How late am I? I didn't know you were live. Not too late. I just started live streaming like 30 minutes ago. Exactly 30 minutes ago. So you're fine. That's after applying to over 500 jobs. But yeah, the market sucks because of our shit. Yeah, absolutely. It really sucks. Like, it feels like finding a needle in a haystack right now. Like, it's that bad. There's these cards that you have to collect in the game. So these are called launch stacks. Is that what it's called? Yes, launch stacks. So as a player, your objective is to collect 3 out of the 5 of these cards, and you win the game. Some of the cards, the launch stacks is setting up a shadow government. You buy a rocket company. Y'all know where this is going. Divert an entire energy grid. Launch an AI platform to parents for kids. And then buy a newspaper and shut it down. So this game mainly kind of educates you on like companies that try to take your data and they sell it for profit and they do all these malicious practices to collect as much data from you as possible. And then with that said, you have, this is probably the funniest part of this game, you have actual billionaires. So in this game of war, when you collect billionaires, these billionaires each have different special effects that if you have them in your possession, they can grant you bonuses and benefits and advantages. So for instance, let's say your opponent throws in a firewall, which is like a number 6 card. That's a strong card. But if you have a billionaire, one of their abilities could be negate their firewall. And you have to burn the billionaire and set it to the middle of the table because you nullified your opponent's firewall with a billionaire. So it's grimy stuff. It's absolutely crazy. I was playing this at the convention. It was really fun. The last cards that I want to show you before I move on is the most funniest card in this deck. It's called Data Grab. And with Data Grab, what that means is, say you're playing with somebody else and the third person is out the game. They have no cards in their hand. They're done. They can't do anything. The moment anybody throws down Data Grab, any cards that are on the table on play is up for grabs, even for the person that is out the game. So a person who's out the game can potentially come back to the game. And God forbid the person that's out the game grabbed only 1 card and it was the Data Grab. Oh God, it feels like you're spamming Data Grab. And y'all are just trying to take as much cards as possible. It is hilarious. It is so funny. Now, this game isn't really in its final version. I can guarantee you there will be some tweaks and changes. I was playing this at TwitchCon, and I almost won the game by collecting all the cards. I didn't get any stacks. I didn't collect all the billionaires or launch them to space or something like that. I was collecting cards. The guy that made the game, he was like, dude, this is crazy. I need to record this. Because he said he developed this game, he runs it through ChatGPT, and he'll have ChatGPT, for instance, play like 1,000 games. And he'll be like, what's the probability of winning scenarios? And I think collecting all the cards was the rarest form of winning. And I think it's like a 1.7% chance of winning the game by just collecting cards. Not by billionaires, not by launch stacks, not by launching billionaires to space. No, you wiped everybody the traditional way, which is crazy. Sounds like a card game someone's gonna end a game. Just throw a Data Grab, you just punch the next person. It feels, you know what it is? It feels a little bit like, it's not Uno, but it gives a little bit of Uno because some of the rules that are in this game reminds you of Uno. Like house rules Uno, if you will. Like one of the effects, hey, give your hand, pass it off to the next person. That's one of the Uno house rules. Or putting your hands in the middle of the table when someone throws down a certain number. That's another house rule that people have for Uno. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to more of this. I will be checking in. But my experience on TwitchCon has been pretty crazy. We went from I flew in from San Diego. I went to a Twitch Creators Club party. We had drinks, we had bowling. That was really fun. Then we went to a roller skating event, like hosted by the Twitch Black Guild. That was so fun. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. My knees was almost shot. I need to give a shout out. Hold on, give me one moment. Where's my Twitch? I need to give a shout out to Hockey Jetty. Hockey Jetty is the homie. We met at the skating rink, and she told me or taught me how to rollerblade because I was struggling. And she was like, "Oh, you gotta bend your knees, silly." And I was like, "Bend my knees?" It's like, "Yes, you have to bend your knees to center your gravity, like your center." And also, if you notice, when you watch hockey, when you watch people like skating on ice, for instance, they bend their knees a lot. Like, that's how you're supposed to do it. It's just trickier because what you have is, you know, 4 wheels. So it's kind of tricky, but that's usually how you're supposed to go about it. You gotta bend your knees. If you just straighten your legs, you're gonna slip. I didn't slip, but I did make a couple laps, and I was proud of myself. I humbled myself, however. I went off the rink, I took off my shoes, I was like, I was done. I was like, I'm not a young man anymore. I felt like Soldier 76 walking out of there. I was like, oh man, I need to do some knee exercises. But that was definitely a great time. Then after the skating party, we went to a nightclub. I had some fun with some friends. And then that was just the first 24 hours in San Diego. I only went to 3 events. I'm getting stimulated already. So the next day was basically TwitchCon. TwitchCon was fun. We had the opening ceremony. DJ Diplo appeared out of nowhere at 10:30 in the morning and DJ'd for us. I never had a DJ for us at 10:30 in the fucking morning. I even had my coffee. Chat. And mind you, we're having the open ceremony on the 2nd floor. So he drops the bass. He like dropped the bass. And all of a sudden, he has everyone standing up. Everyone is jumping. And the ground starts shaking. I'm like, I am not going to die here without having my coffee first. What the fuck? I'm like, this is crazy. Like, man's giving us caffeine at 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. I did not expect this. But it was so amazing. You guys can see it. I'm actually in one of the front rows. I'm not sure if y'all can spot me. I would actually challenge y'all to spot me. But I am in the front row. I am in the middle section. You just have to find me. But other than that, Twitch did have their stream. It was recorded. You are more than welcome to check it out. They had a lot of exciting things coming up. Like, for instance, they're introducing 2 roles into Twitch. One is lead mod. Lead mod being that you now have a person that is not only a moderator, but now this person can also add and remove moderators at their own discretion. Like, it no longer has to be a streamer thing, which is pretty crazy. That is a very big responsibility, and that's not something to hand off to people very lightly. So if you all are content creators out there, please handle those roles with care. That's really all I can say there. 10:30 a.m., too damn early for a house party. Unless you've already been partying all night with some medicinal help. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was partying last night. I'll be honest with you, this whole weekend, I never drank and smoked so much my whole life. I was like, nah. Y'all, I can't do this. 30 years old, with a wife, I can't do that. Like, I got to my hotel at 5 o'clock, only to wake up like at 2 hours later. To get to the TwitchCon like at 8, 9. I heard to get excited about anything Twitch announcing because they take 1 step forward and 10 step back as a service. Right, so I feel as if we're gonna have to wait to see how these things work. because some of the things that I did here kind of caused me concern. Like, I think one of the tools they also introduced was the AI clipping thing. It was like, say I'm streaming, I could say, clip that. And it will automatically clip my stream. Which is pretty crazy when you think about it, right? I'm not sure how far this AI thing is gonna go. But I thought it was pretty cool, but at the same time, I'm like, I need to wait to see how this goes before I fully cheer it on. Oh shoot, Brother Genesis, what's going on? It was a lot of like, right, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. It was such a fun time. The open ceremony was great. They are going to introduce dual streaming from what I understand. So what that means is, for the first time, Twitch is going to allow you to stream like this whole screen that you're seeing here. And then there will be another section where you can actually view my stream, or any stream, in a vertical format. So my webcam is at the top and whatever game that I'm playing is at the bottom. And this is amazing for mobile viewers. So I think this is really great. And what else did they mention? They also announced the expansion of creator clubs. So now they added retro. I keep forgetting. They added retro and 2 other things. I forgot. Retro charity. Retro charity and something else. I forgot. Yes, an IRL collab with Meta glasses. Yeah. That was another thing that had me a little worried. I was like, ooh, Meta glasses. Okay. Everyone is going all AI as much as possible. At least until the AI bubble finally bursts and we have another economy crash. They're just copying what TikTok has been doing since they're putting streaming in. Yeah, you are right. I think Twitch is starting to feel the pressure. And I like that. Like, I'm the type of person that loves competition. I feel competition brings out the best in people. It brings out the best in companies. Like, if Twitch has to make some of these moves to compete with TikTok, then so be it. Because TikTok is a big threat. Like, TikTok is beating Twitch, you know, in the content creation game and everything. So, I say, all right, Twitch, give us your best shot. Like, do the thing. Twitch trying to keep up with the Joneses. Yeah, basically. But I love competition because at the end of the day, when there's competition, we all win. You know? If Twitch was like the #1 platform, I guarantee you half of these features wouldn't even exist. Because Twitch is like, what's the rush? But yeah, we had the open ceremony. I was in the thing. Hold on. First of all, hang on. Before anything, do I have my... Is that my thing? I do. Yo, brother Genesis, am I doing the thing? Why am I not typing here? Okay, like brother Genesis, shout out to you, homie, for giving me the one of the keys to success. Yes, the keys to success, because you was the brother that introduced me to this card. Oh my god, it made networking feel so much fucking easier. Y'all have no fucking idea. No fucking idea. They already feeling the pressure. Any more big streamers going to kick after Twitch fucked with everyone's wallet. Yeah, because they're making everything 50-50 even for partners. Like, it's so crazy. They're really messing with everyone's money. And then the ads are a little bit invasive. I don't like it, but I don't know. But no, brother Genesis, thank you, man, for this card. You definitely came in clutch. And I was so happy we had that conversation. Like, it was like, what, 2-3 weeks before we had to go to TwitchCon? And I was like, oh no, I'm getting this card. I am buying this card. This is an investment. And And because of that, that was a wise investment. So, Brother Genesis, I say, thank you for that. Thank you. This came in so much clutch. People were impressed. People were like, oh, Mr. Fancy over here with his dot card. And I'm just there. I'm like, hey man, I'm tired of handing out cards. I'm tired of printing them out. Yeah, boy. And Kick is really paying $9.10 with no ads. Right, $9.10, no ads. I will give Kick the credit though, because I was actually talking about it while we were making our way to the Creators Club. We were like, yeah, like this game, like this what do you call it? Kick is great when it comes to both the pay. Yes, no ads. Also, they're very transparent. They're very transparent. I will give them that. And not only transparent, but transparent in a way that, say I'm streaming, and let's say I'm doing something on stream that I'm not supposed to be showcasing on stream. Use your imagination. Kick will show up on my dashboard and say like, hey, Progeny, whatever you're doing, you need to cut that out. Like, we're just giving you a warning on the low, but you need to cut that off before we have to take action. Like, I think that is really great that they do that. Like, they tell you on the spot, hey, you're doing something wrong. Let's correct this real quick before this turns into a problem. I think that's really great. Whereas with Twitch, it's like they don't do that. Like, they kind of hit you with like a timeout or a suspension or a ban after the stream. And even then, you don't even know what you did, unless it's something obvious what you did. But you would have to hit up Twitch and be like, yo, why did I get banned for? Why did I get suspended? Like, what is the reason? And it feels like pulling teeth when you ask them, hey, what am I getting punished for? And speaking of which, I will say this, circling back to Twitch for a moment, during their opening ceremony, they're now being a little bit more, I don't know what's the word to describe it. I think the best way to describe it is their punishments, their penalties will now kind of match the crime. So if you do something that's not so crazy, it's kind of a minor thing. Let's say you get suspended for like a day or two, but it's not that severe. They'll have your stream up. And they'll also have your VODs, your clips up as well. And they will, instead of just eliminating your account entirely. Because a lot of people would complain that they get suspended for something, even if it's like a minor thing, like say music copyright, for instance. Twitch will hide your channel 100%. Like, you don't even exist anymore. And people thought that that was very severe of a punishment. So now Twitch is saying like, okay, we're gonna dial it back. So now for things like that, your channel will still be up and you'll still have your VODs and your clips. You can still talk to other people and visit other streams and speak at will if you like. You just can't stream. That's really it. And I was like, okay, I like that. I like that. Because before, it didn't matter what you did that was wrong, your account would just get wiped. Like, you don't even exist. Like, people will search your name and it'll say, this channel doesn't exist. And that feels really harsh. So I'll give it to Twitch, you know, for doing that. Dot has a bracelet now. Yes, they do. Dot definitely has bracelets. They have a bracelet. They have the Dot. They have, what I just pulled out was a metal card. I know they have the regular plastic card. And they look really good. I just love it. And they have different colors too. Twitch has always been two-faced with the punishments, and it's always about how much money you're worth to them. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Nothing will change with their punishment. They said they have moderated punishment multiple times in the past. When I see it, I'll believe it. That's fair. That's completely fair. We just have to wait to see what that looks like. But yeah, it's always been about the money. But yeah, the opening ceremony was great. I had my fun at TwitchCon for that day. And then where did we go after this? I think we went to the Cheesecake Factory. We went to the Cheesecake Factory. Then I went to a private party that was sponsored by AMD, iBuyPower, Newegg, Republic of Gamers, I think, and Asus. And they were doing giveaways. Unfortunately, I lost. I didn't walk away with. I walked out with nothing, unfortunately, but I had fun. But it was great. It was great. Open bar. It was an open bar. Great music. The DJ was fantastic. You know, like, I loved it. You know, I met amazing people there. I was networking with some people. And I was able to see the Petco Park. Yo, that open bar was hitting. Yeah. It was so crazy. I was just there. I was like, open bar? Are you serious? I was like, all right. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, Brother Genesis know what I'm talking about. Yo, Brother Genesis and I were there. It was lit. It was really fun. It was really fun. Every minute of it. And the scene was beautiful. I got to see Petco Park. Mind you, Petco Park was like dark and everything. It was completely shut. But you can literally see inside of Petco Park. I have never seen a baseball park like dark like that before. Like, it was so eerie, but I still appreciated the silence. And especially since baseball season is like, well, baseball season isn't over yet, but still, the fact that regular season is like over, it's like, oh, that was, I kind of like seeing that. It's like, yeah, baseball is coming to an end. It's slowing down a little bit. I remember those days of wine and dining when I was a game reviewer and podcast host for MMOs back in the days. Yeah, you get a lot of that, right? Aegon, I'm starting to get a taste of that. You're just whining and dining. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nah, it was such a blast. It really was. I'm gonna keep saying that until I turn blue. Because it really was a great time. Like, I never really thought I would be in these kinds of environments. Like, I never thought I had a place in these places. You know? Besides knowing the right people, of course, it's also just having the right connections. It's also just, you know, claiming your place. You know, it's one thing to know people and those people bring you into that environment, but it's something else to claim it. Because I have a very strong case of like imposter syndrome. And I remember I made a post on Blue Sky, and I'm not sure if I could find it. The post, I would say it had to be one of probably the most popular post I ever made on Blue Sky. Like, I think it made, let me see if I could find it. It got 88 likes. 88 likes, 28 reposts, 3 replies. I think that is the most popular post I made. And all it said is, fuck your imposter syndrome. You belong in every room you walk into. Claim your space. If you get invited to a party, claim that space. Meet new people. Show your face. Socialize. Like, you are here for a reason. Like, you could call it a vocation. You could call it a calling. You could call it manifestation. I don't care what you call it. Claim that space. You are there for a reason. And I'm telling y'all this, as a person that is suffering from imposter syndrome, and I'm actively telling myself, fuck that imposter syndrome shit. Like, I really need to start being more unapologetic about like my presence and saying, hey, I have something to offer. Let's build something together. Like, I think we could definitely use more of that hype. You know, there's a difference between being included into something versus owning that spot that you are in. We all get imposter syndromes. I DM'd for 30 years and still get twinges of it. Yeah. Yeah. You know, like it haunts us. It really does. You think to yourself, like, nah, like, y'all hyping this up? Come on now, stop. But, and like Aegon, you're an amazing storyteller. I can tell you that, again, till my face turns blue, but you could go to any other group or any other convention or any other event, whatever, and you can sit here and be like, nah, y'all wildin'. Like, it really be like that sometimes. Like, we can all definitely use a little bit of that hype. We really do. But that AMD party was great. After the AMD party, I forgot where we went. We went to an Airbnb. We hung out at a friend's Airbnb. We had a few drinks. We smoked a little bit. That was really it. We just ended the night there. Freshened up at the hotel. And then, again, hit the ground running, straight to TwitchCon. Back at the main floor, visiting different people, meeting new faces. Like, I felt like every day I was just like meeting new people, networking. Just, it felt like I was practicing my pitch as well. Like, hi, I'm Progeny, you know, content creator, community manager for a decade, The more I said it, the easier it was. Because before, like, I'll be honest, I want to give Jermaine a shout out here. Not only because he's like a brother to me and a mentor of mine, but I've learned so much from him, and I think I saw him at his peak during like TwitchCon, because the way how he networks and connects people is absolutely mind-boggling. Like, like, this man is forever like a case study, you know? Like, yes, granted, he has a history with like the Twitch Black Guild. Like, he is a leader. He's an OG leader. But it's the way how he will just talk to somebody. He'll be like, oh, hi, I'm such and such. Nice to meet you. Oh, let me introduce you to Progeny. Progeny is a content creator, community manager for 10 years. He runs a Black community of 500 members. Like, it's so crazy how fluent he is. And I'm always at all of that. Like, I am so jealous of that. And I'm like, I'm definitely gonna get there. Like, once I build that tone and have that confidence where I can go to anybody and just say, hi, you know, I'm Devon. This is this person, person A, person B, person C. I think anything can be possible, you know, just to have that confidence. And I think when I saw that at an everyday basis at TwitchCon from Jermaine, I felt like I felt my DNA was being decoded. And I was just restructuring my DNA. Like, as a person, not even as just a content creator, just as a person. It's, I don't know how else I can explain that. Yeah. And I think that really just goes back to us, or back to me when I say, like, I always strive to be like 1% better every day. And I think everyone should do 1% better every day. We will eventually wake up one morning and tell ourselves, like, I deserve better. Or you may say someone you love deserves better. And because of that internal message, you start to do better. Even if it's just like 1%, like, it makes a difference.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless.
It's so crazy. I'm so introverted. Networking when I was streamer was always tough as fuck. It is tough. It really is. Because I always feel like if I'm talking about myself, I feel as if I'm cocky. Or, I'm sorry, that's the wrong word. Not cocky. Maybe I'm being an egoist. Or maybe I'm being a little conceited. I'm being braggy. And I think that's something a lot of streamers may feel. They feel that if they speak too much about themselves, they feel as if they're selling themselves, they're over pitching themselves, or they see themselves like maybe higher than they think they are. And that shouldn't be the case. You know, it's not like you're stepping on anybody's toes. Like, this is who you are. These are your accomplishments. And this is why you are here.
I said, empty your mind.
You know what I'm saying?
Be water.
like that's really it. So, I don't know. It is something that I definitely struggle with. I'm on that same boat. And I hope I could break out of that mold soon. You know? Hopefully sooner than later. But in the meantime, I'm definitely going to practice. And I will talk to many people in my life and break the ice often, to the point it becomes second nature to me. And next thing you know, I'm gonna start talking about myself and introducing other people like as if it's like secondhand nature. I'm hoping that I get there.
Be water, my friend.
And TwitchCon has definitely motivated me to be that kind of a better person. To have that confidence and to, again, claim your spot. You made it. I didn't have to be at TwitchCon. TwitchCon was expensive as fuck, y'all. By the way, I want to take a moment to thank everybody that has supported me in my streamathon. I don't think I ever got a chance to say this. I want to thank every single one of you for supporting me. I don't care if you were just lurking, if you was just watching. Like, y'all have supported me regardless. You know? Y'all helped me make my goal. You know, we raised, I believe, $400? At least $400. No less than that. And I can't tell you how much that has helped me in my trip to TwitchCon. Because let me tell you, there were prices that were mentioned to me. Like if I was hitting the hotel to check in, the numbers that I've heard made my heart sink. But because of what I worked for and y'all support, I knew I was going to be okay the moment I landed in San Diego. And with that, I say, from me personally, thank you. Thank you. That's all I gotta say. But I would definitely do it again. I will definitely do it again. So keep that in mind. I will definitely do it again. And if y'all are also going to TwitchCon, please, like, show up. Like, I would love to see y'all. You know, like, I met some amazing people. I met people from Black Gamers Revolution. I met people from the Twitch Black Guild. You know, I would love to meet more people. You know? Oh, yeah, another shitty move by Twitch. Multiple huge streamers have proven that lurkers no longer as viewers anymore. So I did hear about that. I mean, I didn't get too much into it. But isn't it that if you lurk, yes, it doesn't count. But they set a timer of some sort, no? Like you have to say something in the next like 5-10 minutes. And if you don't, then it subtracts you as a viewer, I think. I could be wrong. It's been a long time and Twitch has been touching a lot of things. Fuego, what's going on, homie? How's everything? Welcome back to the stream. Living the globe. What is up? How's everyone doing today? Living the globe, be all over the globe. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Fuego, stay on fire. Super hot fire. But no, we just kicking back. We relaxing. We were capping on TwitchCon. Yeah, right? Thank you. Thank you. You see the fit? You see the fit? You see the fit? Nah, we stop. Shouldn't matter. A viewer is a viewer. It's a shitty move. No, I get it. I get it. I think the reason for that, and I hope y'all don't take this as like, oh, Progeny's defending Twitch. He's being a bootlicker. It's because like there is an incentive behind people like chatting on your streams, right? So yes, even though someone is watching and they are viewing your stuff and are saying anything, I think Twitch would rather promote a channel that has, say, 25 people and they're chatting up a storm versus a stream of 50 people, but barely anybody is saying anything. So again, Twitch is all about like community, and they want to see something going on. And if people aren't talking, then I guess Twitch doesn't catch that in their algorithm. They're like, I don't know. Because I've been told like chatting in somebody's stream is a good thing. Like getting people to talk is a good thing because that shows engagement and it shows interaction. So maybe that's why that's just a theory, a game theory. So I'm not co-signing that. That's just why I've heard. Thank you, Living in the Globe. I appreciate that. How's that? He's like, how's that boot taste? Yeah, like TikTok does the same thing. It's interaction-based statistics. Yeah, it's because I didn't even know that. I think I was told that last month that someone told me like, yeah, like I may be lurking in your stream, but I will post an occasional message here and there, but that's for your benefit. Because it's okay that people watch you, but if no one's chatting, it's not, it does, I don't know how to describe it. It's like you're not getting the most benefits out of those viewers. So you gotta have them talking. So I will show up on your streams and I'll just send a message here and there. Because sometimes you have to keep that momentum going. Like Twitch notices that. So I was like, oh wow, I did not know that. I just thought like I just need viewers and that's it. But I've come to learn that Twitch is all about momentum. From what I've learned. I'm still learning new things every day, y'all. 1% better. 1% every day. I have so much free shit. I swear to God, so much free shit. Republic of Gamers gave me this freaking bag. There's nothing much in this bag. I took most of the stuff away. A lot of this is trash, but I got this. So I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with Fragpunk, but good news is I got 2 of these. They gave me 2 of these. But the bad news is they had a bag, like a green bag with a zipper on top. And they didn't have any more. And it was on a Sunday, so I caught them at a bad day. Of course, everything's dying down. They're giving shit away. But they were like, all right, we'll give you 2 of these. So Fragpunk, from what I understand, is a hero shooter 5v5. Is a 5v5 hero shooter. And what do you call it? It's I played it at TwitchCon, and I don't know what game I played. I think it was hang on. As a matter of fact, let me go on Brave. I think it would be good if I go on Brave. Let me actually set something up real quick. Give me 1 sec, y'all. Because we need to see these things if we're going to better understand what's going on. Give me a moment. So for those that just got here, if y'all want a little bit of a an update, so my computer kind of crashed when I got back from TwitchCon. It turned out I had some pretty bad hard drives and storage devices, and I had to wipe my computer, unfortunately. I had 4 terabytes. I'm down to 1 terabyte. Kind of sucks. So I had to move some stuff around. This means OBS is literally like clean. Like all of my profiles are gone. So if you see me just chatting it up, like that's the reason now. That's the reason now, like why this is going on. But I'm working on things behind the scenes, so we're gonna get things popping. And plus, I want to check out Division. Because I did see Division had something going on. So I actually want to check that out. Video capture. Alright, let's see if it works now. Alright, sweet. Alright, well, first of all, let me fix something, because that camera is way too small. Way too small. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is my capture card. Mind you. Alright, let's pop this up here. Okay, Frag Punk. So this is the game that I played? Let's go to Steam. Something failed to have off-system backups. I guess you'll prep for that next time. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think... Let me just say, again, I'm grateful that I have storage and I'm able to have a working computer. But having to wipe your data does suck. I have been holding off getting storage for a while. Granted, I was focusing a lot of my money on saving for TwitchCon, so a lot of those upgrades was put to the side, but I think this coming year, 2026, I think storage is going to be the main focus for my computer. And yes, Fuego, hopefully you get your computer in 2026, because when the fuck are we gonna play StarCraft, brother? Like, I am itching for StarCraft. Like, it's crazy. Like, I really want to get some RTS shit up and popping. We need to get that up and popping. Like, if I have to donate parts, let me know. If I have to share a slice of my VRAM and we can both have 4 gigs, let me know, brother. I don't know if that's how it works, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work, and we'll probably make some money off of that idea. Yeah, 4060. Can someone divide 4060 by... We're gonna make 2030s. 2030 RTXs. 2030 RTX would be wild. You should take my 20 terabyte server. It's in the storage. Yo... Can I tell you, you are a menace. You are a menace for that. Yo, leaving the globe, I will never understand how you can manage having those kinds of storages. Like, I would lose my shit if there was like one file that I needed, and I'm like, yo, it's in one of these servers. Like, cannot compute. Y'all, it stresses me out. This man's be having so many, like, storage devices. Like, I can't. Like, that would stress me out so much. I'll be like, all right, chat. Where's that video where I clipped myself getting a master rank in AIM Labs? We're gonna play a game of which hard drive has this video. Oh, man. But I'm not gonna lie to you, 20 terabytes is a lot. And I think if I was to use that 20 terabytes, that would only be for, like, streaming. Like, throw all my VODs in there and leave it at that. $80 terabytes, listen, I give y'all a round of applause. Because that's an investment that y'all made. Y'all made an investment to protect your stuff, and it's paying off. I just didn't make that investment. That's really just it. That's really just it. I didn't make that investment. And it is what it is. You know? Like, I've learned my lesson. It's not the end of the world. I'm just happy that I'm still able to make content. Because there are so many other people that are in a much worse situation than I am, or don't even know how to troubleshoot the situation on their computer, and they're just there like, well, flip the whole table like, all right, I'm done. My computer's dead, y'all. It's like, your computer's not dead. Your hard drive is just shot. Just get like a $50 1 terabyte hard drive and you'll be fine. Oh man. Yeah, I bet. I bet. Hey, Facebook, can I download all the data that you collected off of me so I can put it in my 20 terabyte server? PC said, I'm gonna head out. Also, just set up a Raspberry Pi to run the whole house network ad blocker for any incoming traffic. That too. I still have my Raspberry Pi. I still have it. Pretty crazy. Oh yeah, hang on. Before I get sidetracked, hold on. This is the game that I played. Let me see. I played the Toy Front. Let me see. Can I actually... Oh, as a matter of fact, before anything, let me actually do this. Give me one moment, y'all. The game was good. So I think it's like a new game mode, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, bro, I gotta go. Have a good stream. Fuego, you too. Take care, alright? Hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for dropping by. But I think that's what it is. Give me one moment. So I think it's basically like a tower defense game. But then it's a 5v5 shooter, so I'm like... It's a card-based 5v5 shooter. It's okay. I couldn't get into it for long. So... Hang on. It feels a little bit like Left 4 Dead with the card system. It looks fun, but right, it doesn't look like something that would like grab your attention for too long. But they are releasing a new season, so I guess they're trying to hype that up. I think they're at season 3 right now. It's a new PvE mode. So it is a different game mode that they're introducing. Okay, now I get it. Now I understand. So yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, that's that. Wait, hang on. Give me one moment, because... Oh, can I just also tell y'all how much I love my girlfriend? I do. I really do. Because God, the thought of her just made me thirsty. Anyways, it's like Orcs Must Die, but against another 5-person team. Oh, that's what that game is about? I've seen that game, but I'm like, oh, that's what the game is about? Okay, now I have to look into Orcs Must Die. Okay, all right. Now I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to get it now. But y'all, I came back from TwitchCon, and when I was away, she went to a haunted house with her friends. And y'all know me, I love ugly shit. I love ugly shit. Y'all saw me with my Labubu. Y'all saw me with my Labubu. And y'all saw how ugly that shit is. Y'all hated that shit. Y'all hated that for me. You're like, oh god, not you. Not you with that brain rot of a toy that you call a Labubu. Hang on, let me just put this up. My girl got me this. It's so cute. It's so ugly. I love it. I love it so much. Like, it looks so terrifyingly adorable. Yo, she sat that shit right on my desk. I came in the first time from San Diego. I put myself down. I look at my desk. I see this little shit looking right at me. And I'm like, it's not even like a week till Halloween yet. But it grew on me. It grew on me. And I was like, it's ugly. I love it. I really do. Yeah, so I got this little guy like by my desk and everything. Really dope. Shout out to Tiffany, man. She's awesome. But yeah, I got that. I went out to parties. Oh, the Twitch block party. The Twitch block party was lit. Can I say that? Like, the Twitch block party, Twitch really had like 2 intersections shut. So it was like a long block and these intersections. So it was 2 intersections that Twitch blocked off. And in each of those intersections, there were DJs. Like, stages with DJs on them. So basically, you could hear like 2 different songs outside. Within the premise of that block party, all the bars and the restaurants that was in the premise, they were participating in the party. So basically, how they did it was, you had to get a wristband. You got a wristband, and it came with like 3 tags. 3 tags, and you would spend each of those tags anytime you got an alcoholic drink. So basically, your limit per person was 3. I've heard a lot of things. I've heard some. You should do a recap with Jermaine. You know, I really wanted to, but some things I can't say, but he has some things going on, so unfortunately, like, I couldn't really do that with him. But I have thought about it, and I'm really happy you brought that up. But something came up. There's some priorities that had to be taken care of. But it would have been lit if he showed up, because Jermaine would be very insightful on his thoughts on the whole event and everything. But yeah, he would have definitely brought a little bit more color into the recap for sure. But yeah, like, he was there with me, of course, with the whole crew. We had drinks. I really need him to send me the video of me performing, because we went to a bar called Happy Does, and they had a karaoke night that was hosted by 2 drag queens. You already know. And I was just there, and I was like having a good time. I was eating food. I was drinking my amaretto sours. Y'all looking at me weird, like, an amaretto sour? Like, who? How old are you? How old are you? Anyways, Jermaine comes out of nowhere. He's like, oh, I requested a song, but I'm not gonna tell y'all. Okay. You ain't gonna tell us. Now, Jermaine comes up to me. He's like, oh, by the way, the song I'm gonna be playing is California Love. California Love? It is a fire drink. Thank you so much, Kyle. I'm so happy we have a supporter of an amaretto sour. I really do. I could drink many of those and I'll be completely fine. Like, I have to drink a whole shit ton of those to really knock me off my feet. But other than that, it was California Love. And it wasn't just him lip syncing it. He wanted me and other members of the Twitch Black Guild, I think Brother Genesis, yes, Brother Genesis included, to be on stage and perform a lip sync performance of California Love by Dr. Dre. Yes, right. I couldn't believe it too. I was like, get the fuck out of here. We're not doing this. Jermaine is not being serious. And he's like, no, we are doing this. I need everybody to get up. Come on, let's go. I'm like, oh shit, we're actually doing this. Brother Genesis, one of us had to be looking at each other like, yo, we're doing this. He's like, I was watching it. You see, you wasn't drunk enough because you could still count. You could still count. But no, we really had a good time. We killed that performance. It was absolutely great. We had the instruments, we had the clothing and everything. I'm so mad y'all set me up with that whole hat. You guys had me with the hat, and you had me wear the long plaited t-shirt. Like, I really came from Compton. I'm like, yo, I am not from the hood. You guys can't be put in that. You can't make a hood adjacent dude be hood. You can't. I'm hood adjacent. I'm not hood. I'm hood adjacent. You know, like, I'm out here. But I'm not in there. You know, like, I'm in the streets, but I'm not in the streets. Like, like, dudes out there will look at me and be like, yo, this dude got a 9 to 5. Leave him alone. He got a whole other op to deal with, and this is his employer. I wasn't killing anything, man. That was the alcohol that was killing it. I really need that video. Jermaine has the video. He has to send it my way. I really wanted to show it to y'all, but I couldn't get it. But it was really fun. It was really a blast. And then we went to the barcade. That was really fun. We had our drinks. There was so many games that we played. It was a great time. The DJ was good. Like, there was a lot of great DJs in San Diego. And then after that, we had tacos. And tacos was... hit the spot. Like, that was a perfect meal to end the night. 4 o'clock in the morning. And you know what's crazy? I forgot a drink. Thank God I had a 7-Eleven next to my hotel. I went to that 7-Eleven. And 7-Eleven at 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning is a dangerous place. Cause there'd be a lot of homeless motherfuckers that be lurking around there. I got my Gatorade, I got the fuck out of there. But let me tell you, that Gatorade, ooh, that was the best Gatorade I ever drank my whole life. Oh my God. Like, yes, tacos, Taco Central. I think that's where we were at. Taco Central was good. Really good. Point Op, where we had the Capcom party, was lit. I wasn't there at the Capcom party. I heard the Capcom party was really good though. I was just there. I was like, I don't play a lot of Capcom, but I like to fuck it up with some Street Fighter. I'm a filthy casual. I could throw some thumbs. But yeah, it was really dope. It was great. I played a couple games. I think there was one game that was like Time Crisis or something. Some game, some shooter where you have a gun and you shoot. I think I ended up like in 6th place on that high score. And my ass, thanks to alcohol, somehow I was good enough to play the game and get to the top 10 high score because I was just like, bang, 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 bang. Like, I had it down pat. But then when it came to like the letters, it's like, all right, put in your initials. You have 30 seconds to do it. I don't know what came over me. Yo, I felt like, what was that episode with SpongeBob when Squidward had his brother who was a manager of fine dining and he wanted to see if Squidward was capable of doing fine dining? And then Squidward had SpongeBob trained to be a fine dining like waiter. And SpongeBob went so hard on studying like the etiquette, the environment, the process of fine dining that he forgot his name. Like Squidward's brother was like, oh my God, like the food is amazing and so delicious. And I love this place. Like, this is amazing. And your waiter, world-class customer service, such hospitality. Son, I must know your name. And SpongeBob was like, my name? He's like, yes, son, your name. What is your name? And SpongeBob was stressed. Like, he mentally broke down on the spot because he could not remember his name. And then all you see is a whole bunch of SpongeBobs in his brain looking through cabinet files, and they're like, where's his name? Where's his name? We lost his name! And there's just fire and smoke everywhere in his brain. Like, that's how I felt at that game. I was doing so good with the shooting, but the moment it came to, like, my name, it was like, my name? I had a name? I didn't think you needed my name. I just got a high score. Yo, if this was, if I did this, say, 30, 40 years ago, oh god, I would be clowned. They'd be like, man, no one knows who you are. You didn't even make your mark up there. You was top 5, and you even put your initials on there. You know how dumb are you? What is wrong with you? You even put your initial in there. You had a whole 30 seconds. You can spell your name in 30 seconds? Like, I don't know. I would be roasted back then. I'm so happy people don't take that seriously today. Oh man, imagine spending all them quarters that your parents gave you just for you to write blank, blank, blank. And that sucks because that means you can't claim that high score. That could have been anybody. Shit. But that was the coin-op barcade. And then we had tacos. We went, you know, I went back to the hotel. And then that leads us to the last night. The Sunday night before I left. I ate out at a steakhouse. The steakhouse was called Rare Society. And I had myself a 40-year New York steak, New York ribeye steak. That was probably the best steak I had ever. That steak was just like, and you know what's crazy? I'll be honest with you, I didn't have any sides, but it was expensive. This was kind of like a high, flirting with the high-end class restaurant, you know? Like, hey, treat yourself. Me, like, no, not fam. You gonna treat yourself today. You gonna treat yourself to a nice salmon or a nice steak or whatever. I only got myself the steak. That steak was so good. It was so good. And it wasn't even like, oh, I'm bloated or everything like that. It was just a good amount of steak, like 20 ounces. It was just enough to fill me, but not enough to a point that I feel bloated. That's how you know I had a good meal. And I'll take that. And I only had water. Everything else was expensive. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now, because a side would have costed me like $25, $35, and I didn't have that kind of money. I was like, I'll treat myself. I ain't doing all that. Like, chill. Look, I'm just looking for a good closure, and this was it. Like, I will humble myself with a steak, because I never ordered a steak like that, let alone a 40-year steak. Like, that's crazy. So, not 40-year. I'm sorry, 40-day-old steak. I had that. Then we went to a bar where we saw one of our guild members perform their last drag performance. It was really moving. It was a very powerful performance that he did. Nearly moved to tears, as a matter of fact. It was just, it felt good seeing that people were enjoying themselves in a space where they belonged. That was very moving, and I think this person did an amazing performance. After that, we went our separate ways. and it was just me and Jermaine, and we went to another party. This party was hosted by a businessman, and we met a lot of big name people in the industry. I came across Emaru, Extra Emily, Malik, the NPC, Miles Morales. I met a lot of people. Dan Clancy, the CEO of Twitch. A lot of people were there. And again, like, Jermaine brought me in, and he was like, and mind you, TwitchCon is already over. And he was like, this is, if you're gonna network here, you see how everyone is drinking? You see how no one is like live streaming or recording or anything like that? This is everybody's time. This is everybody's chance to network, socialize, relax, celebrate their successes, have a good time. This is it. If you ever had a time to network, show your face, introduce yourself, this is it. Because a lot of these people could be your in. You just have to find the right person. And I met a few people, exchanged some contacts. And you know, I had myself, but also like my community in mind, because I was like, I know my community wouldn't want me to push myself. You have to make that dollar that you invest worth it. And Jermaine even also told me that if you think about it, think of yourself 5 years ago. You 5 years ago would have thought of this as their wildest dreams. And you are already in that. You know? So I thought about that. I was like, yeah, you're right. Like 5 years ago, it was during the pandemic. I was in Brooklyn. I was working at GameStop that was paying me shit wages. Supervisor, $16 an hour. Minimum in New York State is $15, mind you. And I was part-time. A supervisor, part-time, making minimum wage still. Like just $1 over minimum wage. And I'm at TwitchCon, meeting these people that I never would have thought I would have belonged. Make use of it. Make the most of it. Because this is it. It's only going up from here. So, another example here. We're fast forwarding to when I leave the club. And we come across Malik, the NPC Miles Morales. And as we're walking outside, Jermaine stops me. And he goes, yo, you see him over there? You should say hi to him. And I was like, ha 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 ha, no. That's crazy. Malik? Like, this is, for those that don't know, this is the same dude that would also be in like in Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat's Mafia-thons and everything. And he would always show up on the streets. Like every time when like Kai Cenat was like sleeping, like in the backdrop, Malik would cosplay as Miles Morales. He will do his NPC stream. And there was another guy that will like play the music and everything. And Kai Cenat would just be sleeping behind the scenes. Because, you know, Kai Cenat, he would stream like 24/7. So he has to keep the entertainment going. And Malik is part of that team, the Mafia-thon team. And Jermaine was like, yeah, you should definitely talk to him. You don't even have to exchange contacts. Nothing crazy. Just say hi. Just say hi. And I was like, okay. Got you. Bet. Not gonna lie, the alcohol definitely did help. It did help. I was like, man, fuck it. What I got to lose? I spent so much money, like, by now. Fuck it, bro. So I go up to Malik. And I'm like, yo, what's up, Malik? Like, nice hoodie. Because he was wearing, like, a Venom hoodie. It wasn't, like, Miles Morales. It was like a Venom hoodie. He was like, oh, like, thank you. I appreciate it. I think he was also streaming, too, on top of that. And we kept the conversation short, like no more than a minute. We were like, oh, did you just fly in today? He was like, nah, I just flew in just like yesterday or whatever. Da 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 da. And I gave him a fist pump, and I was like, yo, like, keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing amazing things. Like, we see you. Like, I see you. You know? And that's about it. And I walked away from that. And Jermaine was like, good shit. Like, he has seen your face. So the next time y'all cross paths again, maybe next year or in another convention, he may see you and be like, oh, I remember you. What's up? It goes up from there. That was definitely a learning experience from there. And I think from that point on, I could say confidently, I definitely got my money's worth. Definitely. Like, this isn't me approaching him as a fan. It's just me saying, like, yo, you doing cool things. Like, I see your stuff, man. Like, keep up the good work. And that's it. You know? No one likes thirsty. that is a fact. No one likes people that are thirsty, you know? Like, humble yourself, just keep it moving. You know? When you're in the right position, some people will come around. But that's really it. I flew back to New York, and that's really it. Came back and unpacked, and the past 2 days after the TwitchCon, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was a little bit depressed, mainly because of like the people that I met. There was a very welcoming community. The Twitch Black Guild was amazing. Like, the people you thought were friends turned out to be family. There are people that look like you and they have some skills that you do, or they have skills that you want, and you learn from people. People coming from all different walks of life. It was definitely refreshing. Lights, camera, seek. Oh my god, what's going on? Yo, Lights, camera, seek is the GOAT for his photography. My man was in the trenches taking professional photo shots. I saw that booth, Seek. I saw that booth. You was in there. My man was the master of his craft. Yeah, that post-con depression is real. It is. It really is. Because I was just there, I'm like, damn, bro, like, there's always next year, but a lot can happen in a span of a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why it's like, you can't take this weekend for granted. You gotta live every moment with people, you know? That's basically it. Because I know I've definitely had my life scares in the past. And I've had people push me and say, yo, you need to go to TwitchCon. Like, this is your year. You know, like, you owe it to yourself to go to this. Like, you owe it to your community to go. You know? And I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I'll do it. I had that pep talk, you know, that, yo, like, you went through a lot. Like, you saw what happened here. You saw what happened there. Like, you need to push now because tomorrow's not guaranteed. That's all I'm gonna say. You know? Like, it doesn't have to be life related. You could just hang up your headphones and say, yo, I'm done streaming. Like, life happened. Just do it. Just fucking do it. That's really it. But Lights, Camera, Seek, what's going on, homie? It's a pleasure to have you here today, man. Right? That's it. We're all trying to make it work. The formula of success is so unique to every single individual. You know, like, I could swear to you that I have the book of success, that if you follow this process, you will succeed. But it doesn't hold true for a lot of people. And we're all trying to make it work. So I completely understand, man. I completely get it. Like, we're all on our own paths. And I saw you. I saw you, man. I'm like, yo, this man is really committed to his work. So, like, props to you, bro. Props to you. Really. Because I saw you. My man had, like, the full loadout, like the Call of Duty loadout. What happened to my music? Why did my music just stop? Okay, there we go. But yeah, you know, yeah, everyone is just so committed to their stuff and so committed to like their art, mastering their art. So I respect that, and I always see that in people. And I hope that I'm also mastering my own art. I don't even know what that art looks like, but I hope I realize it sooner. And when I realize it, I say, okay, how do I master that craft? But I think that will come in due time. Definitely. That will definitely come in due time. Till then. Until then. But, let's play a little bit of Division. Yeah, let's play a little bit of Division. Let me see if I can make this work. I think I can make this work. Let me go to Studio. Okay, my webcam isn't, of course. So let's... Oh, nope, that's not it. Video capture. Webcam. And then... Best advice I ever learned, which I admit, it sounds like putting the cart before the horse, is figuring out your why. And when you figure out your why, then it's applicable to whatever your what is. What are you doing? I'm doing this. Why am I doing this? Okay. I see you. That's actually good advice. That's really good. That's really smart. Alright, hey, it works. Hey. Okay, I do want to play some Division 2. I heard they have some pretty neat decorations. So I want to check that out. Let me actually change the thing real quick. Gotta get some sleep. Have a great stream, bro. You too, brother Genesis. Thank you so much for dropping by. Take care, alright? Honestly, I should be going to bed as well. Just to catch on Z's. But I do want to see the decorations. Because I heard the decorations that they have is really good. Can't wait to hear where your journey takes you as you figure it out. I gotta dip, but stay encouraged. And thanks for being a light. See... Don't say that. Oh, my heart. Mi corazón. Oh. Light camera Zeke, thank you so much. I keep forgetting. People call you Seek. I can call you Seek, right? I just want to make sure. But thank you so much for your words. And I hope you're doing good out there, man. Like, I get it. That con bug is crazy. And I hope you're recovering. I hope you're recovering. I hope you stay strong, like, in your direction. Ooh, they made it. Ooh, they made it spooky. Yo, they really did an amazing job with the Halloween stuff. I'm already impressed. So, TwitchCon? Yeah, I went to TwitchCon.
Entering safe area.
Oh, this is so cool. Oh, shoot. Oh, snap. Oh my god, this is so dope. Yo, they went all out. This is the most work I ever seen them do.
Priority objective available.
On the base. That is so fire. Oh, this is so cool. Is there anything inside? No, I don't think there's anything
Best beer in the
inside.
city.
Oh, that would have been crazy if they did stuff inside. Okay, let me see what's going on because I know they added a lot of stuff. Clan social news. October 21st to the 28th, earn a Houndsman outfit. The Houndsman Project? Hunt mini warhounds in the open world to receive a Houndsman bounty and face him. Between the 21st and the 28th, you will be able to receive 4 pieces of the Houndsman outfit from caches rewarded by this bounty. Between the 28th and the 11th of November, complete the Halloween 25 project chain to collect all pieces of the Sinister Shade outfit.
Let's make sure.
I think they say there's hounds here to go to. Let's see. Can I fast travel? Oh? Wait, I can't fast travel here? Why? Oh, let me see something.
Hostile supply convoy detected.
Alright, let me see something real quick. Division 2 mini. They have same spawn locations as a loot goblin, so the usual spawns and tricks work. What? So they're basically loot goblins. So another thing is they have a 60-second cooldown. So you can really just shuffle between different locations and you could just collectively just loot things.
Cover me! Reloading!
I got you. Let's kill you.
Okay, I heard there were warhounds around here, so let's go check. So there are mini warhounds. I wonder what they look like. Just gotta find them, I guess. What's all that blinking?
Incoming hostiles detected.
Did it.
Oh, let me also... was a...
She didn't have the munitions. System disrupted.
Alright, that's a strike.
System restored.
But, I don't see a mini... Oh.
None of them left.
Maybe you have to randomly find it? But they're in fixed spawns from what I understand. So it shouldn't be hard to find them.
This fucker's dead!
You got me getting exotic already. That's crazy. What did I get? The backfire. Yeah. Oh, I'm confused. I am confused, Sean. Let me see. So, you know, a lot of information about the mini hounds and how to find them, but not images of clear guidance. So I made a quick map to show the route I used in West Potomac to farm them. Each red X is a potential spawn I found. Just running the loop on repeat, enough time for them to respawn in between the encounters. You can just keep going until you get the bounty notification. I recommend farming the mini hounds on easier difficulty as they have health on heroic, and even in a 4-stack, they were sometimes having trouble burning them down before they fled. Once you have a bounty, you can start... Okay. So, they said to do this on an easier difficulty. That kind of sucks. Change global difficulty. I'm on heroic. They said to do it on normal. Firm settings. Because apparently they have health and it's harder to kill them or something like that. I don't know. I'm about to see what they mean. So, after we refresh the world to an easier difficulty, we're gonna head over to West Potomac, however you pronounce it. Here. And apparently, from what I'm reading, it's supposed to go like this. So here, you start here, you go up, you go here, go down here. Then you make the loop around. Then the moment you hit here, you're gonna go up, around here. So it goes here, down here, U-turn, hit this house, go straight up, round, and back. Rinse, spit, repeat. And apparently you need to keep doing this until you get a bounty. And I think this bounty allows you to get this outfit. And apparently when you're looting the Warhounds, you get a lot of good
Hostile
stuff.
control point identified.
And a lot of people have been reporting that they get a lot of good items that they can put into their expertise. Okay, so we're here. I'm not sure if this is the one, but it says Warhound Convoy. but I don't think it's that. We'll see. I don't know. We be surprised, right?
Covered!
Someone got it.
System malfunctioning. Detecting additional hostile contacts. System back online.
Oh, okay. I forgot, this isn't heroic, so I can really just take damage.
Incoming hostiles detected. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Someone over there. Yeah, that's not it. Yeah, that's definitely not it. Alright, so let's run the route. I need to jump back on. Pack, you say this every time. Every time I play Division, I need to get back on. Just hop back on. Just hop back on. Just rip the band-aid. Rip the band-aid. Just hop back on. That's it. Just hop back on. Just jump in. The water's fine. The water's great. Just jump in. Well, I would definitely say jump in because the Halloween event sounds pretty lit. I've been looking up the Division 2 subreddit, and it looks really good. Y'all talking to me like y'all need permission. I do. I have other games. Like Nikkei, right? Because I be in that Nikkei, man. You getting better at Tekken? Nice, nice. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're really you're deep in the fighting game community. Yeah, I suck. I'll leave that to y'all. y'all can have that. Like, just let me keep my Call of Duty brain rot. Well, that's good. Practice
Hostile
always
control
makes
point
perfect.
nearby.
Alright, let's see how this works.
Rogue agent detected.
What? Wait, a rogue agent in my game is more likely than you think. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Wow. Son of a bitch. Oh wait, this is normal. Why am I so scared?
Artillery turret detected.
I know, bitch.
Hostile laser drone detected. Rogue agent eliminated.
I didn't know there were rogue agents on normal difficulty. I didn't even... What? That's new to me. I might run that back again because that is such a crazy. By Philo? Yes. I like to rip off mice that caught the dice that roll funny on somebody's I'm like, oh, okay, someone's feeling himself. And who is this? I think that's, is this, I forgot who said this, who this is sampled from. I'm not sure if it's Biz Markie. What the hell? Oh, there you are!
disrupted.
Oh, you do get named items. That's so cool.
System reactivated.
And it refreshes every 60 seconds. Yo, that mini warhound was mad small though. That's a very small ass little dog. When I tell people I got that dog in me, that's the dog I'm talking about. Alright, then I go from here. 60-second cooldown. Hunting for another mini warhound. But now I kind of see. So that warhound had like some blue purplish flame, which is kind of weird. I don't know how it's doing that, but okay.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
I have other things to focus on. And what's crazy about this is that there's even like PvP items that you can get from this warhound. So if you're really trying to level up like your PvP stuff, like this is the time to do it because you accumulate so much of them. There's a lot of running around, I'm not gonna lie.
Hostile control point identified.
Could be anywhere here, honestly. Alright, let's keep our eyes peeled because it could be around here. Maybe. Gotta look for a tiny ass warhound.
Hostiles detected.
Wait, where would they be going?
We did it. Hey, we're tougher than we look.
That's
Safe.
fine.
Never safe enough.
Is that it? Y'all, I found it. Yup, that's it. It's right there. Oh, that has a little name like Harvey. That Harrison, Harvey. And I noticed the names so far start with the letter O.
Vital signs critical.
What was that? That was kind of tough. Have a good stream. You too, Pax. Take care, homie.
Agent in need of backup.
Oh, wow. That was quick. Heather.
System malfunctioning.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I am getting some help.
System restored.
I mean, at least I have like 4 more dates to do this.
Hostile control point nearby.
I'll probably find it. Oh, there's a good. Honestly, this song kind of reminds me of Cooking Simulator. Definitely reminds me of Cooking Simulator.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Hopefully it's not calling me. It's not. Okay. Y'all good.
Well done. We pulled through.
Where is this little shit? Oh, that's not it. Oh, I see it.
System curtailed.
I'm starting to get familiar with it. Now I might have to start finding better ways.
System
maybe
back
better
online.
methods to do this. But this is nice, but the running around does get tiring very quickly. But you know, I'm gonna wrap it up here for this stream. This was fun. I wanted to stream and keep y'all in the loop on what's been going on with TwitchCon, or what happened at TwitchCon and how I'm doing. But man, that depression was a bit too real for me. I had a great time. I would definitely do it again. This time I know what to expect. I know what to look for. I have the experience now, so I think we're gonna be good. I will be back to TwitchCon, and I really hope that I see y'all there as well. You know? But until then, y'all, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for being a part of this stream. Once again, Progeny, we was just chatting it up like 80% of the time, but we were just playing a little bit of Division 2 just to end the night. I wanted to see the Halloween stuff, and the Halloween stuff they have going on is, I like it. They did a really good job. But until then, I'm gonna let y'all go. I will see y'all tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern State Time. Yeah, because I leave work at 8, so I'll be home at